In this CISC 326 video, we are going to install Ubuntu to a computer system as a GRUB Multiboot. To do this, first we're going to download the latest Ubuntu desktop ISO file from www.ubuntu.com/download. Then we're going to download and install InfraRecorder from http://infrarecorder.org. Then we're going to run InfraRecorder to burn a DVD from the downloaded Ubuntu desktop ISO file. Next, we'll restart the computer and boot from this new Ubuntu desktop DVD. We'll install a GRUB Multiboot of Ubuntu on your computer system, and GRUB stands for GNU Grand Unified Bootloader. And finally, we'll restart our computer and select Ubuntu at the GRUB prompt. So we'll start by downloading the latest Ubuntu desktop ISO file. And as you can see here, it's at www.ubuntu.com/download. We'll go to Ubuntu Desktop and we'll download the desktop version. You'll see the current version displayed here. I've already downloaded this, so we won't do that at the moment. Let's take a look at the downloaded file. There it is, the ISO file. We'll be using that in a moment. Next, we'll go to infrarecorder.org. Go to Downloads. Select the appropriate installer. I'm going to use the Windows installer and download the 64-bit Windows installer, which I've already done. Let's go ahead and install. Accept the terms. Right image. Select your ISO file that you just downloaded. And select your DVD burner. And now you can see we have our burned image. And there it is, Ubuntu and the current release. So now we're going to restart our computer with the new DVD in your DVD drive. With the Ubuntu desktop DVD in your DVD player, I'm going to power up my system and hit F12 to make it to the boot menu. And I'm going to select the DVD player. You can also follow the directions to install Ubuntu to a pen drive or a thumb flash drive in a separate video. Then boot from your thumb drive and install Ubuntu from there. From here, you can elect to try Ubuntu, but be aware that there will be no persistence between sessions, meaning that everything you do within a session, whether you're creating files or setting system parameters, they will not be there next time you start Ubuntu for a different session. It doesn't persist between sessions. Well, I guess that's a good thing in certain circumstances. But today we're going to install Ubuntu. We're going to accept the defaults, and you can choose what you need. We're going to select an active network connection. And here's where you make the decision whether you're going to do a standalone installation of Ubuntu, which would be erase disk and install Ubuntu. And we definitely don't want to do that today. We're going to install Ubuntu alongside them, which then uses the GRUB Multiboot. But we're not going to continue with the installation today since I've done this previously. But I will insert a little video here of a Ubuntu installation to an Oracle VM VirtualBox. Select where you are. LA is fine. Name. Select a password. I'm going to select Login automatically. Now it'll take 12 or 15 minutes, but eventually you will see this installation is complete message, and you need to restart the computer. So let's go ahead and restart now. And here you see the GNU GRUB Multiboot selector. And we're going to select the default, which is Ubuntu. And here we are logging into Ubuntu. And we are now running the Ubuntu desktop on my PC. Now this desktop may look a little different from your initial desktop since I've already modified my desktop. And you can find out how to modify your desktop in a different CISC326 video. Let's review the steps we took to install Ubuntu to your system as a multi-boot selection from the GRUB Multiboot loader. Step 1. We downloaded the latest Ubuntu desktop ISO file from www.ubuntu.com/download. We downloaded and installed InfraRecorder from http://infrarecorder.org. We then ran InfraRecorder to burn a DVD from the previously downloaded Ubuntu desktop ISO file. We restarted the computer, pressing S12 to get to the boot menu, and booted from the new Ubuntu desktop DVD. We then elected to install Ubuntu alongside an existing operating system, Windows 10 in this example, as a multi-boot selection in the GRUB loader. And finally, we restarted our computer and selected Ubuntu at the GRUB prompt. I'm James Millington, your CISC 326 instructor. Thanks for watching.